Welcome everyone to our second annual Direct Farm Conference. We here at Barn to Door build software for farmers who sell direct. We actually work with thousands of farmers all across the United States. And now that we've done that for some time, we can look at the data and the trends and the best practices of what farmers use to be successful in growing and managing their direct sales. This conference is about sharing that information to you so that you can successfully grow and manage your direct farm business. Our goal is for farmers to succeed in selling direct. To recap, a year ago we had our first conference where we introduced the 4 levers for farm success, and we dug deep on each of them: quality, brand, pricing, and convenience. The last 3 quarters we hosted conferences to focus in on a specific lever. Our first conference was on brand. We brought in folks from Facebook and REI so we could really dig into what consumers related to when it came to brand, because we want to help farms brand themselves and be really powerful in that regard. Our next conference was on pricing, where we really dug into how do you package your products for buyers to want to buy it. So we really dug into packaging and buyer expectation, pricing. We brought in some experts there as well, both on the farmer side and MailChimp. And then our next conference was actually on convenience, because we really are in a culture where buyers have an expectation of convenience when they're purchasing. Whether that means online, whether that means purchasing subscriptions, there are certain things that buyers look for that we now know actually will increase sales. And a lot of it comes back to convenience. The people that come to work for Barn to Door care about our mission, which is helping farmers. We're not a generic e-commerce solution, far from it. We're actually what's called a purpose-built software company. What that means is we're a company whose purpose is to focus on a specific industry, in this case farms, and help them be successful. Software is really important. With software, we can help farmers be successful. We can help save them time. We can give them tools. We can make it easier for their buyers to buy on a regular basis. We are always looking for ways from a software perspective to build in things that will help farms be more successful, engage customers, save time, and just make their lives easier. In addition to software, we also look for opportunities to provide service back to farms. 3 of the most popular services Barn to Door offers are actually boot camps, academy, and our Learn Center. These are really they're classes. It's like classes, do-it-yourself videos. They're available for farms whenever they want to use them. Boot camps and academy are actually both in person with people from our team. A good example of a boot camp would be, hey, I might want to do direct delivery. What do I need to know? Kind of want to explore that as an option. You might show up to a delivery boot camp. Now, our academy classes are kind of digging a little deeper. Another good example would be, hey, I'm using MailChimp, but how can I use it even better to automate some welcome emails or drip campaigns to specific customers? So really getting into those academies. Frequently, actually, our partners will step in on those academies as well. So MailChimp will send somebody, QuickBooks will send somebody if we're doing one on accounting. One new one that we're about to introduce is on reporting. We just did an integration on reporting, and it's wonderful because farms now then can get their hands on data around their business, meaning, hey, what pickup location is my best pickup location? What product is really selling well? Things farmers would want to know to then make good business decisions, right? So we really are trying to find ways to get information, data, best practices into the hands of farmers, which is why we do the boot camps and the academies for them on a regular basis. We also have a Learn Center. Our Learn Center is really a labor of love from our support team. They put together all sorts of videos, 30-second, 60-second, of pretty much anything that you want to do on the Barn to Door platform. You can now go watch a quick video. For example, what if I want to send an invoice to my chef? You can watch a quick video on how to do that. So our goal with the Learn Center is a very do-it-yourself approach that's always accessible for farms using Barn to Door, so they always have an answer on how do I do this? They can go right to our Learn Center. Whether farms want to read, watch, or listen, we offer information in all formats. We're not all the same. Some people love the podcast. Some people love to quick read, print something off and read it, whether it's a blog post or an ebook. So there's every opportunity to consume information in a way that's easiest for any farmer anywhere. We put out a brand new ebook every single month on really interesting topics to farmers. Things to avoid. What if I'm interested in delivery? What do I want to know about shipping? We just have a litany of useful ebooks for farmers to consume at any time. They also, for our farmers, live in the Learn Center, so they can readily access those ebooks. If farmers just prefer to watch, they might have a moment where they want to just see something visually, because that's super useful. We have Learn Center videos. We actually, interestingly, have direct conference videos, all historically. I know we mentioned a lot of the conferences that we have put on to date. Last year's annual conference on the 4 levers. We have the brand, pricing, convenience conferences. Great topics. You can peruse through those and literally watch those today on directfarmconference.com. And then listen. Some people, you're out in the field, you're digging around. The best thing potentially is to listen. We have podcasts in particular that we put on a regular basis for farmers to listen at any time. We're thrilled to be the biggest player in this industry serving farms direct businesses in the United States. We're excited and humbled to be the go-to partner for farms growing and managing their Go Direct businesses. We love being here for farmers. We'll continue to invest in the success of farms through our software and our services. Speaking of software, we love coming to our conferences with good news to share. Often something new we've built, a new release or a new feature that farms have asked for and are excited to use. We've increasingly invested in subscriptions, adding new capabilities and features to make it even more delightful for farmers to use and for their buyers to buy. We've discovered that buyers love buying subscriptions from farmers, whether it's eggs or bundle boxes or dairy, you name it, they want to buy subscriptions. So we want that to be an incredible experience. We recently debuted shipping subscriptions. While we have tons of farms that do direct delivery, local pickup, some farms also do offer shipping. And so now they can offer shipping subscriptions to their product. An additional feature that we invested in recently with subscriptions is actually late enrollment. So in many cases, as you can appreciate, there are farms that might offer subscriptions for 10 weeks or 20 weeks. There's also never-ending subscriptions because I always want eggs. But in the event that it's just a few weeks, we wanted the ability for their buyers to be able to join even if it started, right? So a 20-week subscription, I might want to join 5 weeks in, right? And so we wanted the ability for people to keep joining that subscription along the way so that farms can continue to sell more and more. One of our most used features on Barn to Door, because farmers need them pretty much all the time, are pick and pack lists. So farmers need to know what needs to be picked or harvested for today's delivery or pickup, and then how do I pack them individually for different people's orders. So really, really useful tool that we've made even better and more convenient. Farmers now have all sorts of control and flexibility over what they want to view on the pick list and pack list. They can print a very small segment of those pack lists by different customer type, by location, etc. And then we also synced in the ability for people to print labels, right? So you always want those packing labels to be on the outside of those packages, boxes, and sometimes you just need to print one, or sometimes you want to print all or for specific customer type. So again, just a lot more flexibility based on great feedback from farmers on, we love the pick and pack list, but can you have it do this, this, and this? And that's what we love to hear, especially when we're working with farmers to make their life easier, to make this experience more delightful, and for us to be useful to farmers in growing and managing their direct business. Another thing that we recently debuted, in case you've missed it, is advanced reporting. Farmers can get the information they need about their business. They can dig into sales, sales by customer, sales by location, sales by product, sales by week, and really dig in. We have some default reports that you can just plug and play with right away. We also have custom reporting where farmers can build their own to their unique businesses. So really important, really exciting to get data into the hands of farmers. At Barn to Door, we're building software that's unique to what farmers need to grow and manage their direct sales. But in addition to that, there's actually business tools that all businesses need to be successful, that aren't unique to any particular industry, but are required by every industry. So small business tools, great examples are, most businesses send out newsletters and emails. They all need to manage their money. They all need to apply taxes. So there's just these great tools and solutions that all businesses need, but in particular farmers do as well. And so we actually go research and find best-in-class solutions in each of those respective, business need categories, and then we integrate with them directly, right? We want to bring in those tools for farmers right into their Barn to Door experience so that it's just turnkey. Recently, we did a direct integration with MailChimp, which is great for emails, great for newsletters, makes it really easy for farmers to engage. We did a recent integration with QuickBooks because, of course, everybody needs to be able to click a button and have it sync with QuickBooks so that they have all that they need from an accounting and finance perspective. We also did an integration with Avalara so that taxes just work depending on what state you're in, what category of item you're selling, if you're selling across state lines. There's so many nuances to taxes. Some are very simple, some are very complex, but with that best-in-class solution, we can then make sure that taxes for farms everywhere are completely accurate and seamless. And that's really important to us at Barn to Door. Very excited to announce that there is another huge integration coming this month. We are actually rolling out a direct integration with Routific. Routific is a routing app that many of our customers use today to basically map out their routes on delivery day. Before, they would download and upload to various apps, but now with this integration, and this is why direct integrations are amazing, in a click of a button, you can sync the information out of Barn to Door into that routing app so that it's that simple to know exactly, what orders are going to which location and having the most efficient route possible. One more feature that we've been working on that we're very, very excited about that we haven't seen anywhere in the market, but we get to bring to our farms is what we call an auto unlock or a gated item feature. Farmers can choose an item or multiple items in their store that will then automatically unlock access to additional items. In other words, if you're running a CSA and you're like, hey, I want you to buy the CSA before you can add on eggs, you can now do that. You'll be able to say, hey, this CSA automatically unlocks additional items, and you can choose what items they get access to. Another way that we've seen it is farms really want to honor folks that have bought half a hog, right? If you've bought half a hog, you now get options to buy additional bacon. And so that hog would be the unlock item to then give access to that awesome bacon. And a third way that we've heard farmers really excited about using this is actually to put an item up that's a membership. So you might have a membership that's $25 or $100 to have access to XYZ. And so membership can also unlock access to certain items that aren't for purchase for everybody. So really excited to push this feature out. I know a lot of farms have been helping us sort of scope out what they really want this to look like. So this should be coming out this month as well. Really excited for you to get your hands on it and just have even more, have the technology and the software actually do the work for you, right? And make it delightful for your customers, but also meet your needs as a farmer. Excited for you to be here today. Our theme for the Direct 2021 conference is Grow and Manage Your Direct Farm Business. They really go hand in hand. Growing your business is important. A lot of that goes through customer engagement. There's different needs there that we'll kind of dig into how to successfully do that. And then manage. I mean, once you're selling a lot of items and have a lot of customers and have deliveries, managing that wisely and well will go a long ways. So we're really going to invest time with our speakers and all of today in discussing and really unpacking how to successfully grow and manage your business. Can't wait to find out what you take away from today's speakers. Our keynote speaker is MailChimp, actually, and they are best in class, as we mentioned before, on emails, accessing customers, increasing sales through customer engagement. You'll be hearing from Deanna Thornton. We have another keynote speaker from QuickBooks on the manage side of your business, right? How do you seamlessly manage your books, your finances, your expenses? The keynotes will be Jason Tumachter and Matt Jaycox. We also have speakers from Avalara, taxes, tax compliance, tax codes, they're a real thing and a real thing for your business. You'll be hearing from Matt Hammond. We also have farmers that we've worked with for a long time that have had great success in growing and managing their direct farm business. They will be providing tactical sessions, giving you tips and ideas and best practices on how they have been able to really, really grow their businesses and then successfully manage them, right? And so you'll get into it with Dan and Debbie's Creamery, so dairy, really exciting to hear from them. Old Rich Valley Farm and Evans Family Farm, both of who do pasture proteins in different parts of the country. They're having great success. I think Evans, they just bought a whole lot of new acreage. So really these businesses are taking off, and it's been such a joy to partner with them. And I can't wait for you to hear from them today how they have been successful and to hopefully take away some of these ideas and tactics and then fold them into your own direct farm business. Stick around for the Q&A session at the end of the conference. You'll want to decide whether you're going to enter the produce, protein, or dairy breakout room. If you don't match those perfectly, that's okay. You can attend any of them. You'll get great information. We are just curating the information that we're sharing in each of those rooms to be more aligned with produce, protein, or dairy. But great information in all of them in terms of growing and managing your direct farm business. Please stick around for instructions on that at the end of the day. Very excited to dig in with you today. There's so much wonderful information about to come your way about growing and managing your direct sales. Also, stick around at the end, not just for the breakout rooms, but we have 3 huge announcements that I can't wait to share with you. Enjoy your time, and hopefully you'll learn a ton.